Morning everybody, cold and foggy morning. So we're taking off from where I left off last night, or in the last video for you. So as you remember, I finished that cultivating that back paddock, and then I was coming over here to this second paddock. So I'm not exactly sure if I got half done. Dad dropped the old, can you do it on the angle, which made it a little bit more challenging. So instead of doing laps, I had to go crisscross. So I was working from this end where I am up here at the cemetery. This, what do you call them? Cypress trees. Down to the bottom end, the other paddock, of this paddock. And because it was dark, so I couldn't see the other side of the paddock, and also because when I did it on the angle, when we scarified it, Dad went on a funny angle that wasn't from corner to corner. It was like on like an angle to fence to fence. I don't know if that makes any sense at all. So I got lost in the middle of the paddock. So I don't know how well you can see it, but it's sort of like a boomerang shape. I've gone out into the middle of the paddock, realised I'm not going to the corner, and then had to come back around. So it's a big boomerang almost. So I've worked from this side down to the corner down there. So I'm not exactly sure if that's half or not, because it's not a straight angle. So yeah, we might have half, we might have a little bit extra, who knows. Anyway, so gonna check the tractor out, check the oil, top up the water, all that stuff, and then yeah, I'll let it warm up, and then we'll just get into it. So plan is, I think Dad's out there. I can't hear it, but I think he's out there with the John Deere. He might be sowing already. Couldn't get him on the radio, so I'm not exactly sure what he's doing. But yeah, he's going to start sowing with the John Deere, and basically we're hoping that hose doesn't blow completely apart. So then once I'm done this, I'll take the cultivator back up to the workshop, lift it up, put a stand under the side with the wheel off the 135. Then I'll take this Massey Ferguson out to the combine and hook up to that, and Dad can take the John Deere back, so we don't have to use that. Actually, no, we'll hook it up to the semi out there that's got the seed on it. Yeah, and then Dad can come back and take that wheel back off the cultivator. So yeah, I'm not sure if I said it, but I do have new rims for the cultivator, because they're pretty much the same as 135 rims, so they're not hard to get. So, but the problem is we didn't have a tire on it. So Dad might yeah, well, he's gonna have to go get a new tire put on one of the rims at least. Might get two, just so we've got a spare. And the reason I got them was because the rims are so rusted out. Yeah, I might show you the other one over there later on. Anyway, I'll do what I've got to do, and we'll get this tractor warmed up, and then yeah, we'll crack into it and see how much we get done today. Rightio, change of plans. So I forgot that I was almost out of fuel last night. I thought Dad might have filled it up this morning, but I think he chucked what he had into my ute. So now I've got to go get his work ute, take it out to him, and then he's going to go fill up the tank on that, the fuel tank that is for us, and then he'll come back and top up that tractor. So I'll go get that, I'm going to run that out to him, and then I'm going to take over in the combine, and I'll keep going while he's doing that. So it's going to be chilly because the tractor's still got no door. So we'll quickly go and do that, and we'll keep sowing where he started with those oats. What are your thoughts on this thing towing the combine?
Cool bananas.
Good as the Massey Ferguson, or?
Oh, equally as good. Yeah, it tows it well, but it's good going here. So I suppose if it was a bit wet, the front wheel assist would help. pull it through, but it goes alright.
Rightio, just filled up with some oats, oat seed that is. Full and ready to go. Now, problem we have with the combine is the metering roller thingos on this side. They're worn out, or rats chewed them up, like for years it's been like. So this side empties way more quicker than the rest of it. So we've got to be sort of careful with how low we run it. Generally there's a sight glass on the outside of the box that we go off. So basically when there's a bit of grain just left on the sight box, glass, sorry, it's ready to top up and this side will be empty. This side will still have a bit of grain in it. Not a big drama, you just have to fill up a bit more regularly. Also, because we've got bulk of bags, we're back to using the freaking bucket like peasants. There was this chute thing I was gonna buy that you can stick into the chutes of these and you can bag it off then, because bags is so much easier. Stack them up on the trailer and on the back of the combine. When you stop, you just tip them in, away you go, instead of bucketing it. But it's pretty expensive and I just, yeah, didn't get a chance to buy one and I didn't have the money at the time to buy one. So this will be the last year we're doing it with a freaking bucket though. Of no more. Alright, so we'll get into it. We'll see what this John Deere's like. Dad reckons it's okay. But yeah, we'll see what it goes like. Rightio, Dad just got back. He's filled up the 3505. He's taken over from me in the John Deere now. I think I did roughly maybe like 4.5 hectares. I think that's just like, oh, what's that? Maybe like 15, 17 acres or something. I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure my equation. I'm not much for knowing the equation for hectares to acres. Anyway, he's taking back over. He's gonna keep trundling along, and I'm gonna go take back over and go back to the cultivating, try and get that paddock done, and then take the cultivator back up to the shed, park that up. Don't know if I'll put a chassis stand under the left wing so that Dad can take the 135 wheel back off it or not. And then once I've done that, I'll bring the 3505 out here. We'll hook it up to the combine, take the John Deere off it, and hook that up to the semi so we can move it. And then we'll sort of see what happens, what time I finish up and what's going on. So I'll meet you back out at the cultivator. Rightio, finished up the cultivator and just brought the cultivator back to the machinery yard. Gonna unhook and take the tractor up to Dad. We'll go see what he's up to. And yeah, we might wrap up from there. Don't know how much he's got done. Looked like he got a fair bit done. But we'll go up and have a suss. How have you been going?
Oh, laughing like a big fat spider.
Yeah?
I've only got about 10 acres left, so I'll finish it with that one.
Cool.
And hopefully I'll pull this out into that paddock and I'll take the combine up to the other one, park that tractor in the shed.
Rightio, Dad's going to finish up his 10 acres or so that he reckons he's got left, and this paddock will be sown, so that's good. Pretty good conditions actually. It wasn't too wet, there was no sticky spots like the previous years. We've got this one just at the right time, I think. So he's going to finish up in here. I don't know what he's going to do with this area. He might run over it again because it's a bit compacted from the tractors running here. He'll move the tractors and the trailer and everything up to the next paddock, and we might try and, well, he might try sow some during the week. I won't be able to get out here to do any unfortunately, so we might miss that one. That's if the weather holds. It's meant to be a bit wet this week, a bit of rain, so we might struggle. But at least we got this paddock in because it gets a lot wetter and it's a real prick, as you guys will remember me saying from last year. And yeah, hopefully we get a really good crop of oats, or 2 good crops of oats, and we hope that barley grows. We'll see what happens though. Anyway, we'll leave it there. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you to the next one. All right.